In this video we will show you how Camtrive BPM works for wireless base station rollout process. This process is crucial for telecommunication and services companies that roll out, swap or upgrade their wireless base stations such as GSM, UMTS and LTE. Our product allows to expedite these processes, which helps increase revenue through faster rollout as well as to reduce process costs. Another benefit is in quality improvements gained through streamlining of acceptance procedures, extended process control and visibility. In our example, the process contains 9 phases, beginning with site location search and ending with acceptance phase, where engineering units pass the completed site to operations. Base station site rollout processes are very complex because they are essentially human-driven and have rigorous assessment procedures. For such efforts as 4G rollouts or vendor swaps for 2G and 3G network, the number of affected sites can be hundreds or thousands. Camtrive helps to establish practice of control over processes for the operations and project management office as well as for engineering departments. Secondly, it helps improve efficiency through tracking and handling process exceptions such as incidents that introduce unnecessary delays. Finally, it helps establish long and short-term planning, define process and maintain the tacit knowledge of the process, helping companies to grow through innovation and retention of best practices. Let's see how it works. We will look into an existing process that has been running by an engineering manager called Matthew Harrison. Now he is logged in. What he sees right now is charts that display such information as number of processes by type of the site, cumulative distribution and dynamics. Statistics on processes that meet the set SLA and those that don't. Breakdown by country regions where sites are planned. All this helps us to see the overall picture from different angles and make decisions. For example, one may consider optimization of particular process if they underperform relative to SLAs. Now, by switching to the activities screen, he sees all activities that have happened recently. In the first line, there is an incident raised by Andrew Swift, an engineer from Radio Network Unit responsible for design reviews and approvals. Andrew decides to find out what happened, so he navigates to the process where incident happened. Matthew, sees the details of this rollout process. It's about rolling out a new 4G site that has been initiated some time ago. He needs to understand the current status. At the status page, he can grasp all necessary information of the current status of the process. So the current step in the process is radio design review. There are 2 documents attached to the process. One is location survey report and another is the radio design specification. We see that there is an unresolved incident related to the current task. The conversation box shows that there is a new conversation, so we can open it. It seems that Andrew not only raised an issue but also started a conversation by posting this comment. We see the conversation initiated by Andrew Swift, who says that there is an issue with the site radio coverage due to the building constructed nearby. Matthew replies briefly. Now Matthew wants to know more details about the site itself, which he can find out from the 2 documents attached. This location survey report shows data relevant for a survey, the details of the contracting company that performed it, location details, as well as attached PDF with some more details such as drawings and images. This information can be easily extended by the managing user on the go without the need to involve implementation consultants. Now Matthew navigates to a flowchart and sees the highest level of the process view. There are 9 phases that follow from the initial site location search to acquisition to design to construction and acceptance by operations. The first 2 are completed, while site design is currently active and there is an icon of an incident. Let Matthew drill down into the phase. Now on the right he sees all of the subtasks of the site design phase. This phase is rather complex and includes other tasks and sub-phases, such as preliminary design, detailed design review, and complete design review. The detailed design review is blue, which means we need to drill down further and then into the radio design review to find the incident. The red line means there is an incident that happened during this phase. Let's navigate to this incident. All we need to do is to click the incident icon on the task. Here in the dialog window we see all the details about the task that happened, as well as the details of the task itself. Let's plan some actions to actually resolve this incident. Now we navigate to the incident itself. To resolve an incident, we need to append some tasks, for which we need to click the Add Task button. Rather than creating a new task or look for one in the repository, Matthew decides to actually have a look at what the system is suggesting. The system suggests the most relevant tasks for this incident. Matthew can either cancel the site rollout process altogether, renegotiate leasing agreement with site owner, or choose some other activities. Let's assume Matthew decides to proceed with the renegotiation rather than cancelling the process. As we see now, this task is planned for execution. In the conclusion, we'd like to come back to the issues of site rollout process that have been solved with Camtrive BPM. Process execution is visible and traceable. Process exceptions and variations can be handled on the go. System retains the knowledge of the past executions and uses it to guide users. Therefore, the most relevant activities are recommended, which leads to process excellence. Thank you.